Hello? Are we streaming? We are. Good job, Niels. Yeah, normally, normally there's the auto restart feature. Yeah, it rebooted. It didn't even ask. It's like, we're rebooting. Bye. Do you really want to buy? That's what it did. Nice. So we'll just rebuild that audience real quick. Okay, so I think we have adjusted the GPU, the CPU, sorry. That we definitely did. But why we have curve optimizer, I don't really know. It's set to standard. It also has way too many buttons, truth be told. Like the AMD Ryzen Master tool has, I don't know, 500 toggles or something, and half of them are completely inexplicable. So, can't even drink, guys. So let me do a few quick checks here. Insane. Do we run some music in the background just a tiny bit, perhaps? Maybe not as loud. Okay, so let me check if the memory is working on its correct frequency. The main board is running the correct link speed to the GPU. And the CPU is doing whatever. But the CPU now is already higher than what we saw while in the game, so it's very weird. Yeah, Burhan, I had yes, I had PBO minus 30, and it's completely fine normally, but perhaps just kind of trying to reduce sources of issues right now. So we are. So what does it do in game mode actually? What does it do in creator mode? What's the difference between creator and game mode, and what's the profile 1 and what's the profile 2? It just doesn't tell me anything. Everything is just the same, honestly. So we can I just put it to game mode because that's the most reasonable. Why is there no default mode? That's what we want. We want a default mode, honestly. Not game, not creator, not profile 1 or 2, just default. Doesn't have that. So we're just gonna use the game mode then, I guess. Does it restart again now? Okay, this does not need restarting, luckily. The audio stream's bitrate is lower than blah blah blah. YouTube is lying to me for whatever reason. But you have audio, do you? Yeah, the thing is, something was weird with my board. I couldn't really do it in BIOS. It was very weird. That's why I went with the Ryzen Master, and that's why it needs a restart. It writes to the BIOS, I guess. But okay, now everything is default now, so we are just going to close that because that's all we need. And now we can just go to, let's just go to single player real quick. Do a quick test. Maybe just do Barcelona with, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I need to pop out the chat, 1 sec. Pop out chat. There we go. Make it a bit bigger. Perhaps too big. More like this. There we go. Hey Mason, yeah, that's exactly the target of those setups, right? What does a fast lap time matter when A, you can't do it anyway, B, you're even worse, or you have more fluctuation in your lap time, so there's really no point. So we're just gonna go to just same car, same track, I guess. Barcelona, here. Ja. Naja, was heißt believed, ne? Ich hab so wenig gedived, dass ich noch zurückziehen konnte. Ich wollte ja nicht durch. Bin ja nicht durchgeschossen. Ich habe ja gewartet quasi. So, and now, just sitting here.
Green line. Give it all you got.
You can see, well, nothing yet. So GPU still running the same profile. Interestingly, options, video, because we're limiting the FPS, right? So that's why would the GPU use more? So let's go up to 200. Should easily hold that. Yeah, easy. Now we have a bit more watts on the GPU. Ja, hätte, aber er wäre halt auch gestorben und es wäre dumm von ihm gewesen, normal einzulenken. Er hat die Tür halt offen gelassen, da macht er sich das Problem halt selber. Wenn ich so nah dran bin, in der letzten Runde, dann muss er halt auch mal denken, ja, vielleicht verteidige ich das, ne? Und das hat er halt nicht gemacht, also kann man da auch mal reingucken, vorsichtig. Die Sache ist, man muss das alles kontrollieren können und man muss mit dem anderen kommunizieren, ja, und das kriegen ganz viele Leute nicht hin. So, sorry guys, I wasn't showing the game, now I am. So what I did was increase the frame limit to 200. And now you can see just with a higher frame limit, the GPU watts is also higher. Now, if we go to the options and turn off the LSS, watch the wattage, boom, 300, right? Capped FPS. Now we just go 300, okay? That's the highest SEC will cap. But that's single player. Ah yeah, we're doing 250 apparently is the limit here right now. So where is it limiting then? Now we could try different profiles. And when I find my mouse, we can do that. MSI Afterburner. And then you need to wait before I tap back into the game, because when you're tapped out, it's just gonna run lower FPS and low wattage. So which profile are we running right now? So now let's run the kind of default overclock, so to say. So 430 watts. So the GPU is completely fine, but it's not producing more watts. Do you see that? 1.07 volts, 430 watts, temperature going up. But we're not doing more FPS right now, right? I'm just kind of before we had PC problems, so we're just checking a few things, and it seems the GPU is working because that's a lot of power draw, right? I think you agree. So that's the slight overclock scenario where the card still runs perfectly fine, and just when I tap out, you see it just draws less right away. So back to then I have a very low power profile, which is this. Does it that oh right, this. So this is 0.9 flat volts. So using very low consumption. And then the one I would normally run is something like in between go this, for example. 0.95. 300 watts right now without the LSS. And now if we just turn back on the LSS, you'll see it drops like massively. Any setting doesn't really matter. Quality. There you go. Hey mate. Right, so quite a bit less watts, 50, 60 watts less, 270 FPS. Well, we don't need that much FPS because it's going to fluctuate anyway. So the issue we had during the race was of actually, I can just load the preset really. Here, I think. Wait, what was the new one? No, this one. So just my default settings basically. 150 FPS capped, so it's not using a lot of power. Nah, I mean it works fine here, and but in the session before I didn't do it, so that's what was weird. And now I think what we're gonna do next is that we're going to deploy a few AIs, so we're also stressing the CPU a bit. So let's go back. But you see the GPU is fine, right? We can put power through there. 440, 430 watts, which I think 460 or somewhere is the limit. So that works. That power works. And now we're just gonna do what's that? Custom race weekend. Doesn't matter. And we need, oh yeah, how many AIs? That setting is, where's that setting? Opponent skill. There we go. 49. So we're filling the grid. Conditions can just stay the same, and I think we just go right back in. Then we should see that also the CPU should have higher percentage. Let's just hit drive. So still 150 FPS, so we're not challenged on the GPU side, but now the max CPU usage is something 70+% or so. 76%. Was less before, right? So yeah, everything working apparently for whatever reason. So I don't know what it was just now. No clue. So any profile rerun doesn't really matter. We can run any profile, it's gonna work. Yeah, it was low FPS when online for some reason. Well, we don't know if online right now would also be low FPS, right? It's just there was also PC restart in between, and we turned off the kind of the PBO of the AMD. So the undervolting of the AMD, we turned that off. Maybe there's some weirdness it goes by or so sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, nothing here seems particularly challenged. GPU not running high, GPU not running high. Yeah, let's go to the practice server actually, good idea. Uncapped FPS, okay, we do a little test. Let's uncap the FPS and go. I have a epic profile, one sec. We're gonna load that. Low fuel. Actually, what's the one go sprint? We're just looking for the, what's the series called we're doing? I keep forgetting. Sync mesh. So we're searching for sync mesh, probably easier to find the service. There we go. Barcelona practice. That's the full one. We go there. We're not driving. We just need to be on the server, really. So that's the GPU right now. Just so you know the settings. I'm not sure if I can show you that window. Let me bring it up one sec. And not a new scene, just a new video. Window capture, MSI. Yeah, already fans it. There you go. Cool. So there you can see that's the profile. We have the clock is set 100 megahertz higher. The memory is set a little higher, and it can use as much power as it wants. Okay. Now we go to the options. I have a preset here, epic, with DLSS disabled. So let's see, that's probably the hardest you can make it. Oh no, we have capped FPS still, so we need to remove that cap. Now it's always you're seeing, no, you're seeing when I tap out, then it's always going lower. Wait until I am tapped in. So that's an actual benchmark now. 210 FPS, 400 watts. And we have 30 cars. So let's do a lap. It's completely smooth now. So explain that to me. So this is without the LSS, like pretty much all epic settings on the game. And it uses a lot of power. Hey mate. No. In Germany, we luckily we don't do nuclear anymore. We're just going by actual smart power sources now, or more and more smart power sources. Even though we don't have PV on the roof, sadly, because it's, well, I'm not the landlord, else there would be. No, I don't know, mate. Let it run 100 FPS. What you should rather do is get a monitor with more hertz. Stalled like 3 wind turbines? Nah. If anything, like we are surplus. Today probably we have PV surplus and we're gonna sell it to France most likely because their nuclear reactors are drying and are not actually running. So we're selling the PV power from Germany PV power to France most likely. Okay, so that has worked, and now we're just gonna, oh boy, we're just gonna quickly swap to the other profile, which is gonna be the, I don't know which one, doesn't really matter. That one, that's set to lower voltage, uses much less power. That's almost 100 watts less now, less GPU clock, same FPS. So there's really no point really to run the card with maximum power, maximum voltage, because you don't need it. It produces the same FPS when you just undervolt it as well. And it's a very careful undervolt there as well. You could probably be more aggressive.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Yeah, Holland wants to build 4. So when are they gonna be finished? 40 years from now? And they're gonna cost what, 80 billion? I mean, full science is gonna tell you it's not working out. Yeah, I kind of miss the side view as well without triples, but I find the ultra wide is so much more convenient. So what else can we do? That's the aggressive undervolt, 0.90, and we're just getting a few FPS less, really. No drama here. But look at the power consumption, right? We lost like 10-20 FPS perhaps, and we're using 150 watts less. Much colder graphic card, much colder room, in fact. Too optimistic. Yeah. Well, they're never gonna build it. They're just gonna pump more money into it. Yeah, so 200 cap again. Options, video. Oh, we had a 300 cap, but that never enabled. So 200 cap. And well, let's do one step at a time, right? 200 cap. Well, we had less than 200, so that's not working. Let's do DLSS on quality. And we are back on 200 flat, 50 watts less from using DLSS. So we were actually, that's the power it should use. And now if we just go back to, well, we can just run it lower because I don't see a difference. My eyes are too bad. I can run 180. I'm not gonna see the difference, so that's the power consumption we want to have. And then if we just don't want to run the aggressive undervolting, but the like more lenient one, have a bit more power. Chill. Yeah, it must be a bug or something indeed. It's 49-inch with, I mean, you can see the resolution here, right? 120, 1440. So everything works here now. So we're not exactly sure what didn't work before, right? Also, if you, let's just scroll through the settings here. Epic, quality, epic, texture, foliage, we can do epic, mirror quality, epic. This doesn't go higher. Epic, bloom quality. For the next race, we put this on epic as well, okay? Fog high foliage. Epic. Let's see what happens. And that's the highest we can go, I think. And we're still just shy of the cap there. Just shy of the cap. So we can cap it a little lower and it should work in theory perfectly fine, right? So let's just put it to the 150 I had before, which was completely fine. And it does work. Apparently, at least, until we are on the actual server and it stops doing that. So whatever we did worked, and I'm not sure what it was. Confusing. Okay, let's see. There were some messages on YouTube. No need for that. I don't have G-Sync running for the reason that the Samsung 49-inch has massive problems when G-Sync is on, because it only has two modes, 240 hertz and 60 hertz, and they're I will just tell me what you mean. What do you mean other way around, and then I'll do it in NVIDIA, not in the game. Okay. We can do that. So we're gonna put that to unlimited. So I was saying, what was I saying? Does anybody know? Because I don't. Wait, let me catch up. Do you notice difference, say, above 120 with G-Sync? So I don't run G-Sync because the Samsung screen is really weird in the 240 hertz mode, because if you alt tab with G-Sync, I have like 10 or 15 seconds of flickering off the screen. You have disconnect noises from the screen, the sound card resets,
We have some light damage in the
and it's a shit show. That's why I'm not using G-Sync. And why use G-Sync when you have pretty fixed FPS in the first place, right? Correct me. Ja, habe ich in der Tat. Da ist das Update schon drauf, weil vorher war es noch schlimmer. So this is uncapped now, and now we just go to the NVIDIA driver. Well, actually we can use the NVIDIA app, but we will also, while we're here, turn off the NVIDIA overlay, because, well, it's working now while the NVIDIA overlay is on. But anyway, so we go to graphics, we go to ACC, we go to, where's the FPS limiter? One sec. Would we even find it here? Max frame rate. Edit. On. So what do we want to set it to? We can do 1000. So 100. Oh, I need to type it. 150. Apply. Is there an advantage of doing it on NVIDIA tool or driver side instead of doing it in the game? But I guess I need to restart the game for that, right? Because it's not applying the setting. At least there's no apply button in the NVIDIA app. So I guess we need to restart the game and then it's going to apply it. So one sec. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know what Samsung does there, but indeed it is broken. When you alt tab, it, yeah, everything flickers. So I had to turn it off. I mean, we can just try it again, you know, while we're testing. We have a couple minutes left to do some tests. End the game. One sec. But I fear we're gonna lose the monitor if I activate G-Sync. Wait for it. Here's the app. Graphics. Where is it even here? System, performance. No, that's the wrong one. Settings. New tools. I need to find shit. G-Sync. Well, that's game stuff. Monitor technology. Fix refresh. G-Sync compatible. But then, okay, we did that. So I could make G-Sync only for ACC, right? So let's see. G-Sync compatible. So we turn it off, we restart ACC, we see if our changes get applied. scared. Normally, wait, we have we restarted again because in the NVIDIA tool, I know you have the option to oh no, that's not in the, it's only in the control panel, not in the NVIDIA options, where you can activate this overlay that tells you that G-Sync is actually on, right? Is it the debug mode that you do? Where you see that? Or where is it? Edit, file, desktop, settings. No, I think it's just help and then debug mode, is it? Is it that this shows you that G-Sync is actually on? Is it that one? I think it is, right? At least I think it is. Set up G-Sync. Well, it should be per game now. I don't trust this at all. And I also don't know why this NVIDIA thing is the slowest program on in the world, essentially. Ah. I can't get the indicator without activating G-Sync in the NVIDIA control panel. You think, because my image is perfectly smooth normally. That's why I don't use G-Sync, because I don't need it. You know? Ja, du fixst es, indem du G-Sync ausmachst. Tatsächlich. Das funktioniert zumindest bei mir. Ohne G-Sync ist der Monitor funktionierter. But yeah, this overlay only works if you, I think, activate G-Sync. Yeah, I think the main thing is that your PC can actually have steady FPS and then you're fine. Yeah, exactly. That's the tabbing is the issue. Tabbing around and then the monitor flickers like crazy. So let me, ACC is ended. So let's see if G-Sync capable indicator. Let's see. Let's just start ACC, see what happens. If it switches G-Sync on, because there's a profile now for ACC that says G-Sync on, but we'll see. Oh, we need to sign into LFM as well. Else we're not doing the race. And we probably only have 1 or 2 minutes left. And then again, we will not have practice, so we're jumping right in. We're going to have the same drama as we just did in the other race. Sign up in 10 minutes. Okay. Pride livery, fully aware, blah, blah, blah. This is going to cost me my head. Thoughts on the new Moza wheel? I don't know. I don't need this display stuff, and I don't need it to be stationary, because during the corner I'm usually busy with other stuff than looking at the dash, and it's not snappy, right? So we're signed up, and now we're in the game. Multiplayer, I said, and we're gonna go for sync mesh. Then we go to the full server again. And there the FPS are stabilized, the wattage is doing its thing, so I think we're fine. But weirdly, what is this voltage on the GPU right now? This is not the profile we're running. So let's put the profile. Oh, this is very interesting now. It is not accepting. It's not accepting the profile. It's accepting profile 1, but it's not accepting the undervolting profile, is it? This is interesting. So something has changed and it's not accepting the undervolt. So does G-Sync require... What is that? That's an interesting one. I'll let you think about that one. Why, if perhaps G-Sync is on, we don't know. Why would this kind of force the voltage to be... No, FPS look good, but why does it force the voltage? Because the profile only allows 0.975 volt. And it's not applied on any of the undervolting profile. It's not accepting it. It's not accepting the lower voltage. It's super interesting. Where? I don't see it. It's 1.005. Am I blind? It falls here. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't accept it. It not to the correct value, at least. This is the overclock profile. Okay, activate that. Now, this is the maximum the graphic cards can do. 1.07 volts, like the internal limit. You can't go higher. Then it draws a lot of power. But... Huh. So, no, see, it resets the clock as well. So something is happening when G-Sync is on. Something is overridden. It's super weird. I've never seen that. I think that's G-Sync. So now... Where do you mean is no curved? What do you mean? Where would it say curved? Ah, yeah, it's not accepting the curve right now. So something has happened. Maybe it's because in NVIDIA we set an FPS limit. And because of that FPS limit, NVIDIA takes over whatever. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, it's not accepting the curve. Right? If I go here, it says curve, then I apply it, and it immediately overrides something. It says curve, but the numbers don't match. The GPU clock is correct, but the voltage is not. Can I show you that? Is that going to be visible? No. It doesn't grab the curve. That's a weird stuff. Yeah, it just overwrites the curve. I have the curve editor open and I hit apply and it just overwrites it immediately. So perhaps it has to do with the FPS limiter that we set in. The only thing it takes is the GPU clock, but it does not take the RAM speed and it does not take the voltage. I have the VRS base and I run it at 80% while the game runs at something like 0.5, 0.6 in ACC. Should turn out something like 10-12 Newton meters effectively. So tap into the game. We're just going to run a race with that, okay? So this is the overclock profile where it should have plus 100 megahertz, but it doesn't take it. So it resets to the default curve of the graphics card. This is the weirdest thing, and I think it's down to the G-Sync, but I desperately need to pee right now. I can't think. I'll be right back. DRS and Asha, yeah, exactly. But you can just type like exclamation mark wheel or exclamation mark hardware or something. It's weird, right? It could be, I think it's, yeah, either G-Sync or NVIDIA fix. So we're gonna, after the next race, I think we're just gonna test this again. For the time being, let me close this. And disable the MSI overlay. But it's interesting, is it not? Actually, it's super interesting. I've not seen this before. Are these relationships, either G-Sync or the FPS cap in game, to cause this? And we have quality enabled, so it's drawing quite a lot of power. Interesting. And the minimum voltage it will do is 1.05. Super interesting. Super interesting. It's weird, like it keeps the clock stable and it adjusts the voltage. I don't know, 300 watts. Like that's just too much. I don't want to use that much power. I just don't want to. But yeah, this is very interesting. We're just gonna do this for a race. We're just gonna live with that. Okay, so maybe... Well, you have a... Well, what happens if we... Well, we can't increase this cap now, right? Can we? No. No, it doesn't make sense, does it? So it's either G-Sync or the FPS cap that does weird stuff here. Never seen that. But at least performance looks good. We can probably lower, well, some power consumption. No, that doesn't really change anything. So we just stay on the quality setting. All good. Yeah. Yeah, it does look stable, but it's still wrong. Interesting. Maybe ACC's FPS cap is weird. Let's do another restart. Just turn off the G-Sync, okay? What happens? We still have a couple minutes. Yeah. Half asleep, still using 300 watts. So restart the game. Go to NVIDIA app. Go to the graphic settings of ACC. Go down to G-Sync. What do we remove? The FPS cap or G-Sync? I think we just do G-Sync. Use global. And then let's see what happens. We still we keep the 150 FPS cap, okay? So we close that. Start ACC. This is so weird. Because nobody cares except me, but I do. Like, I want to understand this stuff. It just breaks me if I don't. Server in 4 minutes. We still have plenty of time here. So, server. Sync mesh. The full one, join. So, still FPS. And now it takes a... Well, it at least showed the voltage for a second there in the menu. But let's see if we can apply the profile now. So, MSI Afterburner. I'm going to show you. MSI Afterburner. This profile with a curve. No. So it's the NVIDIA FPS cap that does something. The NVIDIA FPS cap does something. So let's remove the NVIDIA FPS cap. Turn the G-Sync back on, if it was ever on. This is puzzling, but we're doing this for we're doing this for science, I guess. So now apply the profile. Doesn't work. Not even when the game is off. Shit's hitting the fan, guys. We broke it. Max frame rate. Use global off. We probably have to restart the PC now or something for anything to work. But yeah, it's completely refusing to, I don't know, do anything. What else is running that could cause this? I don't know. Does this weirds me out. Yeah, like the overlay is RTSS indeed, yeah. Hey, Tom. That is so weird. Like everything is weird here right now. But we probably need to restart PC for all effects to be there, but now we're running out of time again, and it's gonna break the stream. I'm good. We're again finding out interesting stuff here. We had very weird PC performance in the last race, so we were trying to fix this, but it's proving to be more interesting than we thought, I think. Because now something has taken over the voltage control. Yeah, so now we have the game side FPS cap. So if we do this higher, it should now work again, and it does. But it still does not allow me to. Yeah, it's just. It's not accepting the profiles anymore. It's. Well, I don't think I have stock. Well, it goes to this. Ja. Wir finden gerade noch andere Sachen raus, Tom. Es wird schon gehen, aber... So this is the stock profile. Still produces enough FPS, more than we'd ever need, probably. So it also doesn't seem to be ACC's frame rate limit or something, but... Something definitely is weird, if you ask me. Something definitely is weird. Yeah, it just doesn't take that. Maybe we restart the MSI Afterburner. So... No, I don't think it... No. Something is blocking it. Yeah, mate. Let's just go default profile. And drive with that, because I guess it's fine. No need to make our lives harder. It's a 4090. I'm not sure if it's a driver update. I'm kind of not tracking this. No, it appeared way before the last driver update, so I don't think it is that. Let's go to LFM website real quick. I need to grab the server, which is probably already started. Yeah, it's already there. So we're gonna start, I don't know where in the box. Split 1. We're gonna turn off Afterburner actually, because we don't need it. Now the voltage is even lower, but I guess we can just live with anything here right now. What's the, oh, it's super hot. Shit. So we take the Q set, I guess. We will, let's put 28 degrees. We need to lower this probably. And we need ducts. Much more ducts. Wow, this is the hottest it's ever been. Well, we go max duct. And it's still gonna be, we need 10 clicks. Probably we need still 5. Then we wanted the other front spring, a little more range on the rear. It was very nervous earlier. Probably can go a bit higher here, throw more at the corners. Not going to change the rake or something. Lowest brake bias, this one. Well, more this one. Don't need the DC. Okay, should be good. We can dirty split up. You see everything, right? Or do we need to put Afterburner away? No, it's away. But yeah, FPS look good now. Oh, did we not block it? Yeah, I think it just didn't refresh. Nothing to hide here, really.
Green light, show them where you go.
Oh, we're gonna be end of the queue.
Stay clear of the curbs.
But yeah, game is smooth as silk now. Weird. Deine Kurve hat's nicht gelöscht. Ja, okay, dann weiß ich nicht, was hier eben passiert ist. But yeah, this is, oh my god, this is a different game. Oh my god, this is so smooth. There's no comparison to the race we had earlier. This is entirely different. Maybe it looks better on the stream now too. Smoother, that is. Yeah, perhaps. Maybe it was a 20... I don't know, 1080 Ti perhaps. Actually a good card though. Okay, where's my brain at? So it was neither G-Sync nor NVIDIA control panel FPS limiter nor the ACC FPS limiter. It was just random shit. Ja, Power muss noch ein bisschen runter. Das ist hier 180. 180 watts should be the maximum we use in ACC here, honestly, on this card. But it's still not using the 400 it could use, so... Weird, 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 weird. Oh boy. Hey, maybe we can focus a little on driving for a couple laps. This time we should qualify on pole, not have to... I don't want to pass fuck again for 30 laps. Well, luckily I have an AC in my room, so this should be fine. Oh god, this is so much better to drive. Like, I'm getting information from the car now. Oh boy. Yeah, I have much better judgment if the car's rotating or not. It's insane. And also the GPU load is much less. Guess we're gonna run into those guys, but anyway, let's just take the lap time here. 44 flat. That looks neat.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Second, damn it.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Welcome, mate, and thank you for your help. Not gonna let me go, is he? Nope. Guess we try next lap. Oh, I gotta manage the gap here somehow.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yeah, it's steady for one thing, but it's also using way less percentage of the GPU somehow. It's weird.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front.
The GPU just decided, you know, we're not gonna let this user tinker any longer.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
You're gonna use the card as it came, or you're not gonna use it at all.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
God, so much more control over the car. God, it must have been really bad before.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
I was gonna say,
Personal fastest lap.
if that's not pole, there's no pole. So pressures are actually fine. We can stick to those. Boothby in the Ford. We're beating Boothby in the OP Ford. Kidding. Maybe not. Well, that's gonna be some race then. With Boothby. And Boothby probably didn't do warm-up either, so he's just there with a pace. I need to qualify ahead of him, because if he's ahead with a Mustang, he's not gonna give me that mistake that Samir gave me. Yeah, nothing to hide. I don't think there was anything special in here. I'll load it up later. It's a setup from last September. I don't think we set it up this way anymore. Well, similar. Oh, Caricas and the Ferrari also coming to play now.
Yellow flag ahead.
This is gonna be, well, good thing the PC is working now, because that race is gonna be much more intense. Much faster people here now. And I'm driving without proper practice on an old setup. Good job, Niels.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, but I think the Ferrari does insane lap times here. I'm not sure if Grunewald did the BOP lap. If he did, then we're good. I think the Ferrari is insanely fast here, 41.8 or something. Okay, let's push for a couple laps. Let's save the tire rather for lap 2 and 3.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I don't know if the track was still fast or if it was optimum already. We just need to build a bit of a gap to him. And we'll have 3 more laps, and we have fuel for 3 more laps, so that's good. Well, not quite. Oh no, we need to speed up. Actually, we're not making it for 3 laps. Damn it. Couple seconds short. Just 2 laps. My brain wasn't braining. Yeah, I don't know. With Grantas, I'm not sure. I would practice with Boothby. That's the rotation we wanted on exit.
Yellow flag out. Watch out.
Apparently it was a good lap. That exit had something left. Good. Important improvement.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Putting them at bay a little. God, the tires are gonna suffer in this race.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
39.51. Nah. Damn it. By how far?
Yellow flag out.
No! Oh man, I had this lap.
Session is now over.
Threw it away. I had the 10s clean in first sector. Shouldn't have chatted with you. Gave away the pole to Grantas there. Let's see if Boothby improves as well. He is still driving. What's this first sector of the Mustang? Oh, why don't you say my scene is wrong? No. Oh, 7,000, sorry. 7,000s, guys. 7,000s. Pits. Boothby still driving, but the McLaren's not a threat. Okay. Garage, then I think we had way too much fuel in the earlier race. Pressures do seem fine, so we're going to stick with that. I'm not going to change the setup, I'm just going to add fuel. I think this is completely fine here, honestly. We had like 10 liters too much last race, and we had what? We had 50 and 44, I think. So we can take a little less than that. How do you cap, you mean? In the config file. You have to, that's a configuration file somewhere. Mit 44,4 wärst du hier relativ weit hinten, aber nicht letzter. Nee, du wärst sogar noch 10. Allerdings 44,4 in 39 Grad. Ich weiß nicht, wie schnell du wärst. Ich muss schon wieder pinkeln. 2 minutes, I need to pee. I think the temperature, yeah, costs something like a second, especially because the tires are taking a toll here. So, what's the strategy? I think the first plan is to at least stay P2, but Boothby is going to be a threat from P3, I fear, because he's going to have draft of the Ferrari, and they're on the same team, so they might be helping one another. Issues. Did anybody check fuel consumption, what I actually need? Because I'm just taking less than the race before, which should be fine, but I think here we shouldn't carry too much extra weight against those guys. But setup was fine in the earlier race. I think we don't need to change things here. We can just stay with that. Anyway.
30 seconds.
I never have min-max, but this is also a year old, so I don't know. First tire set, perhaps? Number 3.
20 seconds.
I think I like 7 more. Yeah, was meint Ferrari? Also Veloce macht sozusagen das Ferrari Esports Ding. Darum, ja. Ferrari Veloce ist das gleiche. Veloce rennt das sozusagen im Hintergrund, macht die Verträge und so, bezahlt das Geld an die Fahrer, damit sich nicht ein Formel 1 Team mit Kindern beschäftigen muss, weißt du?
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
Yeah, so this is going to be a proper race now, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Bring your friends if you can. Pass on the link. Send it to whoever you think should see this. And press, I think if you press like, it does help. And if you haven't pressed subscribe, that definitely helps. You especially. So we're just gonna have a chill race with 2 of the fastest guys on the game around. So 1 ahead, 1 behind. Gonna be absolutely chill. LFM and chill. No stress whatsoever. And Renier in P5 is a threat, because I think he is a dive bomb. Platz 4, nee, kenne ich auch nicht.
Stay in double file.
Some viewers are not old enough for that. Some are too old for that. And I'm not Mavix. Yeah, 85, and I have what, 89 or more even, right? Yeah. So I have a full lap extra. So I can even reduce it later, but we'll check later.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh god, my reflexes. We do have the straight line advantage on the Ferrari. Let's see if it lasts.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the
That's what I mean. Of course he's sending it way too deep.
right. Car on the right.
Was so clear. It was so clear he's gonna push me wide. That's why I said you can fight Booth B, but with Grantas you don't know.
Opinion nose opening.
Like, had I gone for the corner, it would have completely wiped me out. Yeah, teammates. McLaren behind is quick as well. Yeah, I think we have pace. We need to work our way through somehow. Yeah, it seems to work fine now. The McLaren's gonna have more draft than I have of the Ford. But I don't think for him it's enough either. Big McLaren advantage though, much colder tires than we have. Okay, we're faster than Grantas, all of us, I think. Don't exactly understand why. I had to go for the dive bomb because the McLaren was gonna take me out. And he will. I'm not sure he's able to manage space as well as the other guys. Risky, risky, risky. Everything is on the edge here a bit. See how much overspeed he has? I have to open the brake else he kills me. He's not adapting. Oh, nice, George. He is. Why the pressure's lower now than in qualifying? I don't get it. Ah, maybe it is colder. I didn't check. No, same temps. Then it's weird.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Granta's very wide. Man, fuck, I'll break myself. I didn't want to go. Sorry, mate. I braked too late. Fucking hell, my fault. Tried to slow it down with a fast downshift, but it didn't work. Man. Oh, I did the tortellini. Nah, that was dumb. Sorry, George. Tell him if you're watching. I guess you are. Well, you're in voice even, I guess. Must say, right? In 2000s. I'm sorry enough to give the position back if he makes it close. Long race, long race. How far back is he? Ah, okay. He'll manage. I don't know, he had a teammate that could slow down the field. And George has a car that can pass. I guess I'll just have to catch Grantas and then we fight extremely hard. I think he's slowing down. He can't be that slow. No, he's slowing down for sure. No way he's that slow.
Well, help me Google it.
No, he must have had mistakes. Is George doing undercut? He should. In a couple laps, perhaps, and he'd be right P3 again also. And they surely can pass him. But a couple laps, perhaps. God. Bad. Lost everything I gained that lap. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm trying hard. Trying hard. I overcooked the rears, damn it. Oh, did they pit behind? No. So mistake. Boothby in 6. Granted, that's the same issue. They're literally too hot. Look at this, it's slided 180. Very uncommon. Okay, gained a fair bit this lap. Let's go. Yeah, ducked 7. Oh, Boothby needs to undercut. He's gonna have them all. The lap time drop for this short of a race is insane. Boothby pitting, okay. It's so rare you have oversteer in this corner. It's always on this year. I thought Boothby pitted, he didn't. Okay. Let's go. If we're close enough by the straight, we might have him. But if anything, this is the Ferrari sector here. Okay, one good lap now. Yeah, I'll let him go later. No worries. But I'm hoping he finds a way past, and then we switch podium positions. I'll back off in the end, okay? He trying to overcut? Why? Undercut would have been better, no, for him. Push, George. Okay, don't need as much fuel, but we're gonna take it anyway. That was good, I think. Let's see, we definitely need to give George that position. I hope he somehow gets close. Needs to get close. Somehow. I'm hoping he gets back to the front and then we can fight it out again, Alfie. I have a vague plan.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Let's go, 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 go. Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs.
Oh, easy. Just doing the same he did at the start. Now nurse the tires a bit until they're up to pressure. Not good. Oh, Safari? Oh, it's the same thing as it is for me with a Ford.
Car on the left, clear on the left.
What's he doing? That was an early turn in. I think he was also giga late on the brake. So where's George? Did he pit? Ninth. Still cars in between, I guess. Damn it. My plan isn't planning. Why did he lose more, even? Damn it. So he's gonna be 8th. The next car pits. Anybody else has pitted. He's 7th. So it's gonna be 6. Oh, okay. How much did he have? How many seconds is he 2P1? I'm running out of time for them to catch up. Fuck. Net P5. Okay, he needs to... He's 5 seconds behind. I have a plan. George, be fast. I hope you did. All we need is that exit. Okay, good. So he's gaining half a second a lap. He's gonna be there. Does he have slipstream already? Looks like it, right? But the guy also, the other guy. Gonna hit a bump. And the Macas aren't fast in this straight line. Like, come on, George. 43.9. He gains half a second a lap. And we have 6-7 laps. Not enough. Now he's through, he's through. Come on, George. Come on, George, just one more. Well, moved over. But yeah, he's gonna get the next one. He doesn't have draft. It's gonna have him. Should be close enough. Well, needs another lap, I guess. Hey, Flo. Come on, George.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
He has a good straight here. Nah, 3/10 too much. That's a good gap now, I think. 3/10 for the Mustang should be good. Cool. Should be fine, I think. He's through. Come on, Grantas, attack! Hey, Ryan again. George 4/10. No, race is fine. I just spun Boothby, so I need to let him by. So my plan is that he catches up. He does, but he takes so long. No. I'm not gonna take this position just because he's too lazy to report. It's just not the way. So, we have 2 laps. Almost missed my brake marker again and killed him. It would have.
Pit window is closing now.
That's the closest I'll get to the Ford.
Alright, man. The leader is on
He does not have draft.
final push.
And he does not have a wing. He's faster than the other Ford earlier. If I spin him again, it needs to be in the hairpin, right? Uh-oh. He didn't fall for it.
The leader has finished the race. Excellent job, mate. P3, we're on the podium. Now bring it back home safely.
Sorry, bro. Yeah, that was a dumb pass. Guess we'll have to do another one, but let me save the setup this time around, perhaps. For 39C. Yeah, sorry again, George. That was not planned. Like, really wasn't. Okay, we have to do the 9 p.m. race, I think, and have a final clean one or something like that. Damn it! Would have loved that win. Möglich, Flo, ja. Let's report Niels. Well, he's one of the few guys that has actual humor. Sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I was slowing down a lot in the front there. Tried to save the tires for when I was behind Boothby that I could attack, but the tires immediately went into melting mode. The first corner I attacked, basically, the rears where I went too hot. Then I couldn't launch an attack. Damn it. Okay, so we demystified the we didn't demystify the graphic card. If anything, the whole PC got more weird with how it performs. So we sorted that, but I think we sign up for the next one, do we? And then we have a final nice one this evening. And it's more humane temperatures again. 21 degrees ambient, so it's probably going to be 23 is going to be what the race is. So let's sign up for this one. And then there's revenge time. What do you mean what got fixed? The PC? Yeah, it's weird. The thing is, we don't know exactly why. Like, it was fixed just after the restart, and perhaps turning off PBO on the CPU. So no undervolting on the CPU, and that perhaps led to the PC running better. But the other thing we did is, and that does not make sense at all, is that we added G-Sync to ACC, then turned it back off, and also we added the frame cap in NVIDIA control panel instead of ACC, and all of a sudden, all my MSI Afterburner profiles, they were just rejected. Like, I load them, but they are not accepted and applied. I click them and then it just changes the voltage to a wrong run. It takes the megahertz, takes the clock speed, but it does not take the voltage. Ja, Floß, es funktioniert doch alles, aber irgendwo gibt's hier Softwaregeheimnisse, die stattfinden. Yeah, something is really weird here. Like, I've not seen this before, and everybody else watching earlier were just puzzled as well. That was really weird somehow. But perhaps I'm not gonna do this now because it's too weird. But perhaps we do. There's nothing else to do anyway. I'll just show you again, Ryan. Take a good look. So we are going to join the server. Like, performance is insane now, and just when I alt tab, that's when the frames drop a little. But when I'm back in the game, it's all good. So now, if I go to the game, now you'll see the FPS are lower because of tapped out, but they're gonna be 150 flat because that's the FPS cap in ACC there. That's all Epic settings, okay, with DLSS on, I think, balance. So now we are going to bring up the MSI Afterburner, which is right now not running. Let's see. And the CPU, what it should actually be doing. I think that's big enough for you, is it? You can see it. So there's no... We are in the stock profile right now. And now what I'm going to do is here. This is my overclock profile, okay? This is just getting 150 extra megahertz from the clock. A bit more memory speed. Takes up the power limit to the card's maximum. This is like completely within what the card can do. But you see, I click accept and it immediately ditches the clock speed. And just goes to the card's default somehow. Doesn't accept it. The memory clock is not accepted as well. And all it does is crank up the wattage, really, and the voltage. Yeah, komisch, gell? So, and now, if I take this profile, profile number 5, once I accept it, it should go to 0.975 volt. But it goes to 1.05, so something is overriding my profiles. It's no, the overclock does nothing. It just uses more watts, and it probably some value is going to be lowered in turn for another or something. Yeah, it's weird because before the PC restart we did in, I don't know, 1.5 hours ago or something, it accepted my voltage, and now it doesn't. And I don't know, it will need another PC restart, but I'm not going to do this during the stream because then YouTube kicks out the broadcast again. We'll have to start over, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, but it is weird to say the least, and I don't know why it's not accepting the curve that I configured, because it's not an aggressive one. There's a fair bit of room, but it just does not take the voltage. I don't know if there's another tool doing something to it now. Maybe it's the Nvidia app secretly doing something. I have no clue. It is very, very weird. Everything is very weird. So I'm not sure. No overclocking. Nothing on the Nvidia app. I would never. I would literally never use the Nvidia app for any overclocking. But then I don't even know where the setting would be. I don't even know. But there must be something is happening in the background. There's something with a 4090 that is different to the other cards, and there's some secret management of the card in the background that you cannot access. That's my feeling. Yeah, I don't know, but I had the app before, and we were fine. It's set, I don't know. I could uninstall the app, but we'd still have probably then requires a PC restart. But I think it's because acting on a level deeper. So you always need a PC restart for things to take effect. So we're not going to do this now. But it is weird. It is at least weird. Hidden trials, all you have. Let me think what else the NVIDIA app might be doing right now that I rely on. Does it do anything the control panel doesn't do, except from downloading drivers and not being GeForce Experience? So basically what you're saying is no. Can I even end the NVIDIA app? No, I can just end the entire thing. But it's still gonna... No. I can also see it if I bring up the curve editor. Look, I'll show you in the curve editor. That's even better. 1 sec. Window capture, MSI curve. 1 sec. I'll have to... that's bad. It doesn't take that curve screen as any... It's not a Windows window. So we can't grab it for OBS. We'd have to take the entire screen for you to see it. And that's gonna be bad. So it's very interesting. But yeah, I can see the curve. Like I click on... When I click on this button here, it shows me the voltage limited curve, right? So it goes up and then stays flat at the top. And then I click accept and it changes the entire curve back to the default one. I'll tell you what, Flo, it's the Russians. They're coming again. Well, there's a lot of hacking going on, but I don't think they care for my NVIDIA. So, yeah. We're just gonna wait for the next race then. What if I'm just cursed? Yeah, that's... To be fair, it's not that unlikely. But yeah, we'll go for the next LFM race in 40 minutes. So I don't know what else to do here. I tried this. The app does not respond. Maybe NVIDIA app is still running in the background even though we closed it. You know, never know. Sorting task manager by name. And NVIDIA container. Well, that's probably just the driver, but there's no app running apparently. So, okay. Maybe we do some setup tests then actually. Let me... Yes. It's weird, like there's one overclocking tool that denies the other overclocking's tool access or so. I don't know. Oh, if we close that, we only have... Oh, that was bad. Close the hardware info. Then the entire overlay disappears. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what is happening. It is a bit weird. I'll try one final time, but I don't know what else I could do. Yeah, it's just not accepting the voltage, just ignores it entirely. It's like, well, fuck you, bro. It just doesn't. Yeah, so we might as well... Well, we can run any profile, it just doesn't matter. Because it also doesn't take the overclocking one, it also doesn't take that. No, is it this one? No, that's the wrong one, perhaps, right? No, doesn't take anything. Card refuses. Well, what if I do this manually? Does it do anything? Nope. Just denies. Card is hardwired to a certain profile now. I have no clue. You can't see this right now. It's not coming up on stream. Shame. Okay. Well, let's focus on driving then. It's not taking us anywhere. But it's so weird. Yeah, but it's not changing to the correct value. It's like changing between upper and lower limit that is defined somewhere that I cannot access. And it's also changing the clock speed. Like it's taking the clock speed as long as it is lower than whatever it decided should be the clock speed. Yeah, indeed. And I'd need a PC restart, but I'm not going to do this now. So, oh, the NVIDIA app is back. Why? Hello, NVIDIA app. Why are you back? I did not start you. I did definitely not start you. So it's still controlling things even if you ended. Nice. So we're uninstalling NVIDIA app right now. Software. No, it's programs, right? Programs, not software. This is the weirdest stuff, guys. The weirdest stuff. NVIDIA app. I have a feeling it's gonna shoot something. And YouTube is set to... Why is YouTube set to auto stop? Like, I don't want that off. No, that's better. That's better. So uninstalling the NVIDIA app. If the stream stops, I'll restart it as fast as I can. Because there could be that it kind of does something to the graphics card. Well, it doesn't. Okay. So let's see. Nope. Still the old thing. Just keep changes to the lower megahertz, but it's not taking anything higher than 2700. And it's not taking lower voltage than 1050. Okay, we'll figure this out after the next restart, I guess. That's not the setup. Yeah, I might need a restart, but shall I actually do one? I want to. I told YouTube to not end the stream if I'm disconnecting, so I will be back, and hopefully what is only 2 minutes. Let's see. I should be able to connect back into... I should be able to connect back into the stream, so I'll be right back, hopefully. All active streams will be shut down. Auto stop. Stop streaming. I'll be right back. Not this. Where's the MSI thingy running? Where's my game for Steam? I think it works now again, because it does take the clock speed and it keeps the memory clock. And it keeps curve. I think it works. Yeah, it works now again. Interesting. Do you see it? You can't see it here. There. Let me quickly start ACC so we can see it. By the way, guys, we're not doing the race because my neighbors are doing barbecue and I need to join. Also, I'm signing out real quick out of the 9 PM race because it's going to take till 10:30 or something. That's just too late. Well, let's quickly check on if this works now again, because that would be more interesting. Think mash, and let's see if the frames are steady. Where's my chat though? I'm not getting the chat. Why am I not getting the chat? YouTube live. Here. There's my chat. So let's see. Real quick. Just real quick. So now we have, that's the overclock profile, and now let's go to the other ones, where it should go to 0.975, and that does it. And it's running perfectly fine with a lot less wattage, and it's smooth, it's limited, it's So weird, guys. So weird. And it's 180 FPS with the undervolting at 82%, so it's not even... And it's working completely smooth. Whoever understands it, I do not. I just do not. And also, if I remove the cap now, you will see that it's running very high wattage with the low voltage as well, so it's all good. Just off. And now if we just turn the LSS off, all working, and all the other profiles, that one also working, lower voltage even, still doing fair frames here when I'm tapped into the game. The next profile is also working, and then my ultra power save one is also working. Can somebody explain that? Now we take the overclock. Boom, 400 watts. With barely any FPS gain. Crazy. So this is all very weird. Yeah, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. So we can just take that profile. Everything is going to be fine. We're barely using any power, especially in the super saving one here. And the we're running ACC with very high settings, 150 FPS flat, 150 watts, 1 watt per FPS. That's as low as you can get it, and it's perfectly fine. Everything is smooth, no stutters whatsoever. So I have no clue what happened earlier. Right, but for my actual races, I'm just gonna go with this profile usually. Just have more headroom, and the car is like half utilized. 170 watts, and it's, yeah, all good. Okay, guys. We'll stop it right here. I thank you for bearing with me. I hope the tech issues are, well, if not solved, at least don't appear again. And I'll head for a quick shower and join a barbecue. So thanks for bearing with me, guys. Yeah, but I had the NVIDIA app before, and I didn't have the problem. It was just weird, like now for whatever reason. But yeah, I'll keep it uninstalled for the sake of it. Maybe it's also the NVIDIA app and the control panel being at odds, fighting one another. And if you change something in NVIDIA app and not in the control panel as well, you have both open, and then it doesn't save to whatever the other one does. But okay, yeah. Whatever that was, maybe we are not using the NVIDIA app anymore, and then we shall find out for whenever I manage next time to stream. My plan is to record a video tomorrow, stream again on Friday. Perhaps, because these races were great, perhaps we'll swap it around, stream tomorrow, do a video on Friday, but we'll see. Okay, we'll see you soon. Thank you all for standing by. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope George doesn't report and likes that I gave the place back. All right, guys. Thank you all. Bye.